Have you ever noticed how people start stepping toward you when you take a step back? It's almost like they can't help it. Today, we're diving into why you become more attractive when you move away. It's not a coincidence based on the Timless wisdom of Stoicism. There's power in distance, from appearing more powerful and mysterious to boosting your own confidence, and inner peace will uncover the 4 things that happen when you detach, ready to master the art of attraction, trough self-control. Let's get into it. Feel free to subscribe to my channel. A short comment can appreciate and support my work. Feel free to write feedback in the comments, or have you ever been in this situation? Then please let me know. Thank you. 1. The power of distance. How space creates desire. You've probably noticed it before, the mysterious allure of someone who doesn't seem to need you. It's that magnetic pull that comes from someone who isn't constantly available, who has their own thing going on, and whose life doesn't revolve around yours. There's an undeniable truth to this: distance creates attraction. But why? Let's break it down. When you create space, you signal independence. You're saying, I'm not relying on anyone else for my happiness or validation. This sends a powerful message to others, whether in relationships, friendships, or professional settings. Suddenly, you're no longer the person who is always within reach, always there, always saying yes. You become someone whose presence is earned and not expected, and that shift, it's magnetic. Here's where Stoicism comes into play. The Stoic believed in self-sufficiency, not in a detached or cold way, but in a way that emphasized inner strength. They didn't believe you should rely on external circumstances or the opinions of others for your happiness. Instead, true contentment comes from within. This philosophy applies perfectly to the concept of distance. When you step back, both physically and emotionally, you take back control over your own sense of self-worth. It's easy to think that being constantly available, replying to every message within seconds, showing up to every social gathering, or always being there for someone will make you more likable or desirable. But in reality, it can have the opposite effect. People value what is scarce. If you're always around, your presence loses its value. By stepping away, you give others a chance to miss you and to recognize your value in their life. Distance amplifies desire. Think about the last time you felt deeply attracted to someone or something. Chances are that attraction wasn't built on familiarity. It wasn't the person you saw every single day, who always there, answering every call or message immediately. It was likely someone who had their own life, their own pursuits. They weren't always available, and that made them intriguing. This principle is evident in all areas of life, not just relationship. Concept for a business setting. The most successful people aren't constantly chasing deals, client, or opportunities they don't need to. They know their value, and by projecting that confidence, others come to them. It's the same dynamic. The more you distance yourself from needing something or someone, the more you naturally attract it. But there's an important balance here. Distance doesn't mean disappearing or becoming aloof. It's not about playing hard to get or manipulating others. The true distance is rooted in confidence. It's about understanding your own value, being comfortable with yourself, and not relying on external validation. When you do this, you naturally exude an energy that draws people in. This isn't a new concept. The idea of creating space to generate desire has been around for centuries. The ancient Stoics practiced this in their daily lives. They believed that by detaching themselves from the outcome, whether that outcome was a relationship, a business deal, or any external circumstance, they could find true peace of epicus. One of the great Stoic philosophers, famously, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it matters. When you distance yourself from needing a specific reaction or outcome, you free yourself from dependency. This form of detachment doesn't mean indifference. It often leads to deeper, more meaningful connection because you're no longer trying row control or manipulate the situation. You're simply being, and that authenticity is irresistible. People can sense when someone is comfortable in their own skin, and it naturally draws them. So how do you apply this in your own life? First, recognize that neediness repels weather. It's in romantic friendships, relationships, or professional interaction, constantly seeking approval or validation pushes people away. The more you seek, the less you find. It's counterintuitive, but the more you can step and let things unfold naturally, the more you'll attract what you want. Next, embrace solitude. Being comfortable with being alone is a powerful skill. It allows you to recharge, reflect, and come back to your relationships and interactions from a place of strength, not need. When you don't need constant interaction or validation, you become more centered, and people notice. Finally, be international with your presence when you do show up, whether in person, over the phone, or online. Make it count, be fully engaged, be present, and be authentic. Then step back again. This rhythm of engagement and distance creates a dynamic where others are drawn to you, not because you're always available, but because you're intentional with your presence. When you do shop up, whether in person, over the phone, or online, make it count, be fully engaged, be present, and be authentic. Then step back again. This rhythm of engagement and distance creates a dynamic where others are drawn to you. Not because you're always available, but because you're intentional with you. Presence when you do. Shop up, whether in person, over the phone, or online. Make it count. Be fully engaged, be present, and be authentic. Then step back again. This rhythm of engagement and distance creates a dynamic where others are drawn to you, not because you're always available, but because you're intentional with your presence. Remember, distance isn't about avoidance or manipulation. It's about cultivating a sense of independence, both for yourself and in the way others perceive you. It's about knowing your worth, being comfortable with space, and allowing attraction to grow naturally. In the end, the power of distance is about giving yourself and others the room to appreciate what you bring to table. By stepping back, you allow others to step forward. You give them the chance to recognize your value, to miss your presence, and desire your company. And when that happens, attraction isn't just a possibility, it's inevitable. 2. The strength of restraint in a world where emotions often govern actions. The ability to maintain composure is a powerful asset. Picture a high-stakes negotiation or a heated argument. Emotions run, high voices escalate, and clarity blurs amidst this chaos. On person stands calm and collected, their demeanor unshakable. This is not just a tactic, it's a testament to true strength. When you control your emotions, you wield an influence that transcends the moment. It's easy to react, to be swept away by the tide of feelings, but the true challenge and the hallmark of a Stoic warrior lies in restraint. It's the ability to withdraw, to take a step back and assess the situation with clarity. This is not a sign of weakness, rather. It's an exhibition of profound strength. In the heat of the moment, when tempers flare and judgment falters, those who remain calm garner respect. Others perceive this composer demeanor as a fortress of strength, an unwavering commitment to rationality amidst emotional turmoil. This respect isn't merely given, it's earned through consistent practice of emotional control. Every time you choose to remain composed instead of reacting impulsively, you reinforce your reputation as someone who commands respect and admiration. Image, navigating through the complexities of life, relationship, work, or personal challenges, armed with this Stoic approach. Each time you withdraw from emotional engagement, you not only protect your mental state, but also project an aura of authority. People are drawn to those who, to exude calmness, gravitating towards individuals who appear in control. This magnetic quality becomes an essential tool in your interpersonal arsenal in practice. This means taking a moment to breathe before responding. It's about pausing when anger rises or anxiety creeps in. Those fleeting moments, you hold the power to dictate your response, to choose the narrative instead of being reactive. Become proactive, shaping your destiny, rather than letting it be shaped by external circumstances. This doesn't imply suppressing your feelings or denying your humanity. Stoicism teaches us that emotions are a part of life. What matters is how we manage them. It's about acknowledging your feelings without being defined by them. You can feel anger, fear, or sadness and still choose to respond with grace and composure. This is the essence of true emotional intelligence, a key component in fostering deeper connections and enhancing personal respect as you cultivate this ability. You'll notice a shift not just in how others perceive you, but in how you perceive yourself. With each encounter where you manage to control your emotions, you build a reservoir or confidence. You become less susceptible to the whims of external validation, grounded in the knowledge that your strength lies within the Stoic principle of controlling one's emotions can be likened to a muscle. The more you exercise it, the stronger it becomes. Start small and practice this in everyday situations. It could be a frustrating interaction at work or a minor inconvenience during your day. Each instance is an opportunity to refine your emotional control, to withdraw, and choose how you respond rather than react over time. This practice transforms your interactions. Colleagues, friends, and family will come to recognize your unwavering presence. They will respect you, not just for what you say, but for how you say it, grounded in clarity. Free from the cloud of fleeting emotions, this newfound respect can elevate your relationships, forging deeper connections based on mutual admiration and understanding. Moreover, the act of withdrawing doesn't mean isolation. It means stepping back to gain perspective and allowing yourself the space to process your thoughts and feelings before engaging this strategic withdrawal. Empowers you to return to conversations with renewed clarity and purpose. You become not just a participant, but a leader in discussions, steering conversations toward constructive outcomes, rather than letting emotions dictate the flow. Ultimately, the strength of controlling your emotions and the wisdom of knowing when to withdraw will set you apart. It invites others to not only respect your authority, but also seek your counsel in a world full of chaos and noise. You become a beacon of clarity and calmness, guiding others through their turbulent waters. 3. The allure of mystery. Imagine walking into a room and all eyes are drawn to you. What's your secret? It's not just about the clothes you wear or the confidence in your stride. It's about the aura of mystery you exude. When you cultivate a mysterious demeanor, you ignite curiosity in others, compelling them to pay attention. Curiosity is a powerful tool in a world saturated with information and personalities vying for attention. Being enigmatic sets you apart. Think of the great thinker and leaders throughout history, Socrates, Da Vinci, and even modern-day figures like Steve Jobs. They mastered the art of leaving questions unanswered, sparking intrigue that kept people engaged. It's not that they shared less, they simply chose their words wisely, allowing gaps that others yearn to fill with their imaginations. So how do you craft this magnetic presence? Start with awareness. Observe how you present yourself. Are you an open book, or do you leave room for interpretation? Mystery doesn't mean being deceitful. It's about being selective with that. What you reveal, this doesn't mean you should fabricate stories or hide your true self. Instead, think strategically about your narratives, share insights, but hold back enough to encourage others to dig deeper. Next, consider the power of silence in conversations. Don't rush to fill every pause, embrace the space where thoughts can breathe. When you allow silence to linger, it creates an opportunity for others to engage more thoughtfully. They're left wondering what you're thinking, what you know that they don't. This can lead to more meaningful interactions, drawing people closer as they seek to uncover the layers beneath your surface. Another effective strategy is to ask more questions than you answer by flipping the focus back to others. You not only encourage them to share their thoughts, but also position yourself as a listener, an intriguing role that keeps them engaged. It's human nature to feel valued when we're heard. The more questions you ask, the more the other person will want to know about you in return, fueling that curiosity you've cultivating. Furthermore, be mindful of your body language. A confident stance, relaxed gestures, and steady eye contact contribute to the mysterious vibe. You don't have to broadcast everything. Your feelings, sometimes a slight smile or a knowing glance, can convey volumes without saying a word. People are naturally drawn to those who seem self-assured and composed, adding to the intrigue of who you are and what you know. In addition, consider the stories you tell. Every tale you share can become an opportunity to build your mystique. Choose narratives that highlight your experiences without laying bare every detail. Maybe you had an unusual journey to where you are today, filled with challenges and triumphs. Instead of recounting every moment, offer snippets that provoke interest. Leave listeners wanting to know what happened next, allowing them to fill in the blanks with their imaginations. Lastly, remember the power of authenticity. While it's essential to create an aura of mystery, you must remain genuine. The allure of mystery dissipates quickly if it feels forced or artificial. Stay true to yourself and let your unique qualities shine. Trough. Authenticity draws people in, and when combines with an enigmatic presence, it becomes a potent blend that captivated. Creating mystery and curiosity is not just about how you present yourself. It's about fostering genuine connections with others. As you master this art, you'll find that people will not only pay attention to you, but will also gravitate toward you ideas and insights. They'll be eager to explore the depths of your thoughts, excited to join you on a journey of discovery that transcends the ordinary. In a world that often values transparency and openness, embracing mystery can be a refreshing counterpoint. It invites intrigue, conversation, and connection. AC action elements essential for any relationship, personal or professional. The next time you enter a room, remember the power you hold. You can captivate an audience with your presence alone. Cultivate your mystery and watch as curiosity blossoms, drawing people into your orbit, eager to unravel the complexities that lie within. The art of self-valorization. Imagine this. You're in a crowded room, the buzz of conversation swirling around you like a caffeinated whirlwind. You scan the faces, searching for familiarity, but something shifts within you. Instead of seeking validation, you focus inward. This is where the magic begins, when you redirect your attention from the noise outside to the richness within. Something transformative happens. Your self-worth isn't dictated by the opinions of others. It flourishes in the fertile soil of self-awareness. In this state of heightened introspection, your confidence swells. You become aware of your strengths and unique qualities, and that awareness becomes your superpower as you walk away from this experience. You're not just leaving the room, you're stepping into a new version of yourself. Your head held high, shoulders back, and a newfound light in your eyes. This shift does not go unnoticed. People can sense the change. Confidence is magnetic. It draws others in, capturing their attention and sparking intrigue. But let's unpack this further. What happens when you elevate your self-worth first? You start to engage with the world differently. Instead of fearing judgment, you approach interactions with a sense of openness. You're no longer tethered to the need for approval. Instead, you're free to explore relationships, ideas, and opportunities without the crippling weight of self-doubt. This is where the Stoic principles shine. The Stoic teach us that our worth is inherent, not contingent on external factors. They emphasize the importance of focusing on how you can control your thoughts, actions, and responses while letting go of the rest. This is the crux of building self-worth, understanding that it's a personal journey, one that relies on internal metrics rather than external accolades. Consider the idea of self-reflection. Carve out time in your day to ask yourself, what do I value? What makes me unique? This isn't a shallow exercise. It's about digging deep. It's about recognizing the experience. That habit shaped you, the lessons learned, drove hardship, and the triumphs that have bolstered your resilience. This introspection cultivates a profound understanding of yourself, laying the groundwork for robust self-worth. Another powerful practice is gratitude. Each day, acknowledge the qualities you admire within yourself. This could be your tenacity, creativity, kindness, or any number of traits that resonate with you. By actively recognizing these qualities, you reinforce your sense of value. Gratitude acts as a mirror, reflecting the strengths you possess and reminding you of your worth in an often chaotic world. Furthermore, engage with a community that supports this journey. Surround yourself with individuals who uplift and challenge you. Seek out conversations that stimulate your thinking and expand your horizons. The energy of a supportive network can enhance your sense of belonging and increase your confidence. It's a dynamic synergy. As you build your self-worth, you also contribute to the self-worth of those around you. As your self-confidence grows, so does your ability to navigate the world with intention. You begin to approach life's challenge not as threats, but as opportunities for growth. When faced with adversity, you don't crumble, you stand tall, armed. The knowledge that your value is unwavering. This mindset is powerful. It allows you to embrace discomfort, take risks, and pursue your passions with vigor. Remember, this journey is not linear. There will be days when self-doubt creeps in, whispering insidious thoughts that threaten your newfound confidence. It's crucial to recognize these moments not as failures, but as part of the process. Lean into the teachings of the Stoics, reflect on the impermanence of emotions and the importance of resilience. Reaffirm your commitment to self-worth and watch as you rise time and again. The beauty of focusing on yourself is that it's liberating. You no longer need to chase the approval of others, and instead, you become the architect of your self-image. Crafting it with intention and purpose, this autonomy empowers you to live authentically, aligning your actions with your values and aspirations.